my feet like the deer's feet, and he will make me walk on higher mountains. A highway shall be there.
praise. Because what he has been doing is not enough for us. It is plenty, 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 plenty. He does a lot of things. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rainer Speaks one more time. And as you know, we are always grateful when you join us for Reina Speaks, taking time off your busy schedules to come and listen to life and what we have to say about it. My name is Reina, and I'm going to be welcoming you from all over the world, Nigeria, Ghana, the UK, America, wherever you are listening from. We are grateful for you. I'd like to also welcome everybody listening from our YouTube channel, on our Facebook, from Palm TV in the UK. We are grateful for you, and we continue to say a big thank you to Pastor Augustine for hosting us on his TV channel. Well, today what are we going to be talking about? It's a very, very, very important topic. Today we are going to be talking about confidence or arrogance. Is what you have confidence, or is it arrogance? Because there's a thin line between the two, and it is easy to confuse the two. Thinking that you are confident when in fact you are arrogant, and thinking that you are arrogant when in fact you are just confident. Now, the confidence is the good one, The arrogance is the bad one, just in case you are wondering. That's what we're going to be talking about today. What you have, is it confidence or is it arrogance? Now, let's go first of all to the definition of what confidence is, so that we have a basic, I would say, knowledge of what it is. Confidence involves self-assurance, which comes from an understanding of one's abilities or qualities. So you know that this is what you can do and this is what you can do well. That is confidence. You are sure that if we give you the buffalo to fry, you can fry the buffalo. Not that you are thinking that you will know how to fry spring roll. So definitely, what is buffalo that I cannot fry? That one is arrogance. Have you seen? Arrogance involves an exaggerated sense of one's importance and abilities, just like I gave the example. So confidence is, you know that this is what I can do, and you are ready to do it because you are sure that you can do it well. Arrogance is, well, no be anything we go fit do. What hard does it take to do this? That is the difference. And like I said in the beginning, there's a thin line between the two, and so they can easily be confused. And that's why I want to talk about it. So today we are going to characteristics of what we call confidence. So when you see next week, we'll talk about arrogance. And from that comparison, you would be able to tell which you are and make the adjustments where you need to make the adjustments. Remember that this year, we are becoming better versions of ourselves. Welcome once more to Reina Speaks, and let's get right to it. The first one we will talk about, the first characteristic of a confident person, is that they are willing to listen to others because they know that others also have things to share. They mostly will wait until they have been given the opportunity to say all that they have to say. So confident people also listen to people, given the opportunity, before they speak about what they know. So the first thing is that they are good listeners, good confident people. Number two is that confident people don't rely on the validation of others and do. Because they already know what they are and what they are capable of and what they are not capable of doing, they don't say, but I can fry puff puff. Why can't I fry buffalo? I can fry spring roll. Why are you saying I can't? You know, these days we say we have can do people. So when you say I can't, now people will begin to use it as an excuse to say me to you, meanwhile you can't fry buffalo. You are saying it, you are saying you can. When we give you buffalo to fry now, we can't eat it because it is hard like rock. In fact, when it comes out, it's sometimes even flat like pancake. You know how to do this before they do it. Confident people know what their abilities are and are confident doing them. All right, number three is confident people don't try to improve themselves. Yes, this is conflicting, kind of controversial, but listen why. Confident people don't try to improve themselves. Rather, they find their purpose and stick to it. As they do this, improvement comes naturally. But they keep doing it and get better at it. There are some people who focus on, I need to have a master's, I need to have a doctorate, I need to have this. But they do not have the practical knowledge of the theory that they are going through. They are more interested in the accolades and the degrees and the titles they are receiving, but they do not really know how to do the work. Confident people do not care for those things. They rather find purpose, stay in it, and improve. As they do it, they know that as they practice it, they will get better at it. So they prefer to do more of the practicals than the theory. The next point is, confident people avoid conflict when possible. No confident person is afraid of a fight, but they also do not seek out conflict. When necessary, they will argue or shut down a bully, but it's not their main interest. They want solutions, they want improvements, they want answers to questions. They are not interested in arguing about what is wrong or who is wrong. They just want to know what is right, and let's go ahead with it. So, okay, all this arguing, this person is saying this person is that, what is the right thing? Oh, okay, so if we put the ball in the pool will be able to maintain its stability. Okay, then let's just put the ball in the pool. There's no need standing here and arguing over it. They prefer to avoid conflict and just bring out the solutions and do work with it. They want to know what could go right and how to get it going right as soon as possible. They are not interested in, so this person said it like this time, this person said, what do we need to do? What is the right thing to do? Let's go right ahead and let's do it. That's what they are interested in. Not that they can't fight. They prefer not to fight if the right thing is there and can just be done. Number 5 is that confident people care about others and are loving, caring, and selfless. This is something we talked about in one of our episodes. You cannot have a confident person who is not loving, caring, and selfless. They know their ability, and so they don't need. Confident people operate from a mindset of abundance. They give their time and energy to others when those others show a real interest and determination to also succeed. I may be doing the same thing, but once I see that you are also doing it and you really want to succeed, a confident person is okay helping you succeed. It's okay sharing those ideas with you. It's okay letting us all go to the top together. That's solo. So confident people don't like to do things alone. They believe that with the help of other people, it can be done. They believe that because if you don't have any competition and you are solo, you think you are doing the right thing. But when there are other people doing it, you realize there are things you don't know and there are things they also don't know. So a confident person is generally one who cares about people, who is selfless and who is loving and who is ready to pull people up with them to the top. The 6th point is that confident people have backup plans and trump cards in place. Everybody who is confident knows that a plan can hit. So they always have a backup plan. If I do it this way and it doesn't work, then I'm going to do it this way. If I do it this other way and it doesn't work, then I'm going to do it this way. And if I do it this way and it doesn't work, I play my trump card. That's what my father always used to say. Have plan A, B, C, D, and then the trump card. So if the trump card doesn't work, then there's no need to pursue that thing again. After those, the trump card is the 5th card, so it means that it is possibly not going to work. But every confident person has backup plans and trump cards in place. They envisage what could happen ahead, and for every decision they make, they try to make plans for it before it does happen. So if a confident person decided to travel for example, that confident person, even though they may be driving their own car, will pack backup for whatever it is they have in the car. Will prepare us, making sure that their phones are always fully charged, so that if they need to make a call or somebody needs to reach them, their phones are available. Some are as simple as just picking up an extra cloth, even though they are on their way to the hotel, because maybe the air condition will be too cold, so that extra cloth will keep them warm. Some it goes to like picking a deodorant. A confident person would pick 2 instead of 1 in case one punctured. They always have a backup plan and would scarcely get stranded doing something. Confident people don't overestimate themselves. They know their limits and stay within them, pushing beyond those limits only when they know they are prepared for it. So confident people don't say that they can do more than they can. They try and stay within what they are comfortable and know they can do extremely well when they are doing. They will only venture into new enterprises or new things when they realize that, okay, I've got my backup plan, I've got my trump card, and I'm ready for whatever this thing is going to throw at me. So confident people don't overestimate themselves. They don't brag about what they can do. They just stay within what they think is the most comfortable place for them to produce the best results. Confident people make eye contact. It is something that in Ghana and Africa we've not been taught. When a grown-up is talking to you, I mean, it's changing, but initially when a grown-up was talking to you, if you put your eyes on their eyes, it's seen as disrespect. You need to put your head down, lower your head down, put your hands behind your back. But eye contact shows that I am sure of what I'm saying. You see the way I'm looking at you, I'm eye contacting you as I'm talking. There you are seeing that I'm eye contacting you. So eye contact means that I know what I'm saying. And most of the time, eye contact can mean that it is the truth. You are not trying to hide anything. So confident people make strong eye contact when they are speaking to you. In terms of body language, confident people tend to have good posture and make strong eye contact. They shake hands with a firm grip. When they are shaking hands with you, they do it with a firm grip, but not over the top. And they look you in the eye. Looking somebody in the eye is very important. The eye has so many messages you can read without the person even saying anything to you. You can read an eye and tell that this person is lying. The eyes can tell you this person is genuinely happy. The eyes can tell you that this person is smiling but is sad on the inside. So genuinely confident people have strong eye contact whenever they are communicating with somebody else. Confident people are in touch with their creative side and love to learn new skills. They know that they don't know everything, and so they really like to learn new skills that they feel will help them along the way. So confident people like to learn new skills and like to be creative with whatever they are doing. They could change their room settings 2 or 3 times a year just so that they see how it looks on the other side. They can learn any kind of thing. I have learned makeup. I have learned how to talk. I have learned how to design posters. I've learned how to make videos. Those are things that you are learning just so that when they need be, like I said, a backup plan, when they need be, you use it. Or just so that you know the skill for creativity's sake. That's what confident people do. Confident people play for keeps. Confident people play for keeps. What do I mean by that? Confident people do not stumble into relationships. They do not decide that, well, I'm old enough for a relationship now, so let me just get into a relationship. I'm old enough to marry now, let me just marry. I'm old enough to be considering getting into a relationship, so let me do so. No, confident people don't do that. And they don't get attached by mistake. You see all these love at first sight things that you people have been doing. Confident people don't do that. I just saw the person's eyes and I was struck in awe. And I fell in love with the person, so now we are going at confident people don't do those things. They take calculated risks, especially when it comes to relationships. They play for keeps. If they come into a relationship with you, it's because their mind is marriage. They are not there to come and test the waters. As people have been saying, when you buy a new car, you have to test it before. I don't think when you buy a new car, you have to test it before. If you go to a showroom and buy a car, you would normally not test it. You are confident that you've bought a brand new thing and you will just drive away. Those who have bought new cars understand. There you see. It's second-hand car that when you are going to buy, you test. Because that one you are not sure if it will do everything that it says that it's going to do. So confident people, they play for keeps and they commit. Once they say we are in a friendship, they commit. We are in a relationship, we commit. We are in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, we commit. We are in a marriage, we commit. They don't come there to come and try and see if it will work. So you would realize that most confident people stay longer in relationships that don't help them than they should. Some marry mistakes because they are committed to it. They tend to marry people who they shouldn't have married. They don't downplay their neediness or say they want casual if they want serious. So a confident person will not come to you and say that, oh, I think that I want to marry you and we should start on it. If he does not want marriage, you say, well, I'm lonely and I want an understanding relationship. You have more understanding for now until we are, if it works, fine. If it doesn't, confident people will always let you know what their stand is in any kind of relationship. And these people are good to be with in friendships, in relationships, because they always tell you what is going wrong or what is going right. They do not hide the information and act behind your back. That's not what they do. And they do it for business as well. They tell you what you get from their business, how you get it, just as it is. For example, a confident person will not go and get pictures off the internet and use it to advertise their business when they are not able to do what that picture is saying. They would rather use their pictures how they look so that you know exactly what you are getting when you get to the place. They aren't clingy or desperate, but confident people also have no time or interest in playing it cool if they are interested. They shoot their shot and that's it. So a confident person who wants to be labedos a girl will not just be, let's be friends, kakra, let's see kakra. The person probably has observed you from afar. When the person comes, he says, well, I would like to be in a relationship with you for some time and let's see if it can lead to marriage. That's exactly what they do. They are not now coming to try and make it look like I'm studying you like PhD before I even say that you are my friend, before we even think about it. That's not what confident people, they just move ahead and say it. Confident people don't like to complain. They like to just find the solution and be the solution. So instead of standing and complaining and say, why did you do it this way? You like doing things this way. This is not how it should have been done. Or complaining about you, they'll just say, well, I see that you are not able to do the job, so let's let this person do the job. Simple and short. They don't like to complain. They don't like to bicker. They don't like to nag. Okay, so this is what you're trying to say. I get it. Let's move on from there. What is the next step? That's what they prefer to do. Confident people under-promise and over-deliver. Confident people under-promise and over-deliver. They are modest when they are trying to tell you what they can do, because they do not want to make promises they cannot keep. However, when they get to the point where they have to give the thing to you or work on it, they give it their best. So it comes out more than they said they would give to you. They tend to be modest about their promises and over-deliver, not just in business but across board. They prefer to exceed expectations than to set the bar high and then fall under it. They prefer to actually back up their promises with action. So confident people will not say, for example, I run a school. If you came there and you asked me, many parents have actually been there and said, oh, my son or my daughter eats at 10, then eats at 12, then eats at 3. Can you do that for me? And I'm like, no. We have times that we eat here, so your child will have to adjust to the times that we eat. Yet other schools will say, oh, we'll do it for you. Don't worry, however you like it. Realistically, it is not true. You cannot have 25 children in your class. You cannot have 15 children in your class. You cannot even have 10 children in your class and say that you will give each of them food at the time that their parents want them to eat. It is unrealistic. I don't even know why parents believe that, but well, okay, well, it's unrealistic for you to take your child to school and see that there are 10 other children in your class, in your child's classroom, and you are requesting that your child be given food how you do it at home. What you're trying to say in effect is that you want the other children to be ignored for yours to be taken care of. And the school is lying to you because they will not be able to do it in that way. So the best way a confident person relays information is to tell you exactly how it is and what you should expect, so that you don't think that they gave you promises they can't keep. And whatever they say they are going to do, they like to do it with action. I said I will be there at 3, they get there at 3. I said I will make this video for you, I'm going to do it for you. I said that I'm going to call this person for you, they do it with action. So confident people under-promise and over-deliver. Sometimes when you ask them to do something, oh, I need a cake, I need it to be this. Okay, so what if I don't get the kind of blue you are looking for? Is it okay to use green? Because I may not get the blue you are looking for. What if I'm unable to get the exact picture you are looking for? Are you okay with me modifying it to suit your needs? They would play that thing. But sometimes when the cake you want comes out, you are amazed at what lengths they have gone through to make it exactly what you want it to be. And on that note, don't forget that if you need cake anywhere in Ghana, especially in Accra, 1204 Cakes and Bakeries is the place to go. They will produce exactly what you want. All right. Confident people do not mind being wrong. If you have somebody who has a problem being wrong, it is not confidence. because we can all be wrong at any time. Sometimes what you think is right is actually wrong. Confident people do not mind being wrong at all. They are human. They accept their humanity and know that they can be wrong at any one time or the other and don't mind at all. Number 14 says, confident people find the spotlight blinding. They are not likely to want to win awards or to be in the limelight constantly. Confident people don't like awards. Their biggest compliment is, I like the way you did this for me. I love it. That's the award they need. They just need you to acknowledge that what you got from them was perfect. That's all they need. They normally do not want... You would be shocked to know that there are a lot of musicians who sing who don't write their own songs. The people who write it are behind them. They are not winning awards. They are not being recognized. But we love the songs we hear. And we normally assume that it is the person singing the song that wrote the song. Half the time it is not true. They have very confident people behind them writing very good songs and prefer to stay in the background. So confident people are not people who really love to be acknowledged or to be put in the limelight or to be out there. They just love to be in their little corner, brightening that corner and doing what they said they would do for you. Confident people are not concerned about fitting in. Confident people are not concerned about fitting in. They don't really... For example, one of the points we are going to talk about is... Let me even talk about it now so that it will buttress that one. Confident people do not follow fashion trends and most likely have their own styles, which are mostly not flashy and not noticeable. They believe that actions and brains are better worked on than appearances which are not permanent and phase out after some time. So confident people don't follow fashion trends. This is how we are doing this. This is how you must appear every time you go out. As a musician, this is how you must look. As a headmistress, this is what you must look like. As a boss, they don't care about that. If it looks presentable enough, what they are more interested in is, no matter how good you look, have you done the work you said you will do? Have you made good the promise you said you will keep? Are you getting the services I promised to give you? Am I living up to the standard I told you I would? That is more important to them than how you look and how you appear. Not saying that they look trashy or that they look wretched, no. But they stay away from flashy, modern, trendy stuff. That for them is not an important thing, which goes to buttress the point that confident people are care more about their action. Sorry, no, I was saying something else. They are not concerned about fitting in. Confident people are not concerned about fitting in. So you could go for one person I can say is a confident person is my sister, my sister, the one after me. When she shows up at a wedding, you'll be shocked at what she's wearing. She's just wearing anything that looks presentable when she has come. She's going to kill me for this. Don't worry, I'll be back next week, very much alive and well. Don't worry about me at all. But she's not there to show herself. She's there to show support because she said she'll be there. And so she does not want to look overly dressed. She's not concerned about looking overly dressed. Your confidence is not in the clothes you wear. Hello? Well, hello, people. What you wear does not exude confidence. It helps you to look pretty. It helps you to look handsome. But that is not what shows as confidence. Confidence is what comes out of your mouth when we ask you a question. Confidence is what do you do? How do you do it? How does it eventually stand out? That is confidence. So confident people are not trendy people half the time. Confident people care more about action than words. If you say you will do something, do it and stop wrapping them. Don't use many words when your actions are in the opposite direction. I'm definitely going to be there, don't worry. When is it starting? 9 o'clock. I'm definitely going to be there. Then you show up at 10. Oh, it's not me. You see, I'm a busy person. I've been doing this and that and that and that and that. The confident person doesn't care. What you said you would do, do it. When you say you do something, do it. Oh, can you sew this dress for me? Oh, yes. Oh, this style is a very normal style. Don't worry, I will do it perfectly for you. When you've done it, when they look at it, that is how they are more interested in what you've done than in what you say. Because talk is cheap. Anybody can say it, anybody can explain it, but who can do it? So confident people are more interested in who can do it than who can say they will do it. Confident people are willing to lead when necessary. They are not in a hurry to lead. They are not in a hurry to lead. They don't really want to lead. But if they have to lead, they will. If they have to lead, they will. They will not shy away from it, but they will not force themselves to lead. Confident people talk with authority and don't take disrespect from anyone. So yes, they are quiet, but it does not mean they will allow you to disrespect them. If they need to call you down on anything you are saying that they don't like, they will call you down on it, but they will not take any disrespect, and they talk with authority. The last point for today is that confident people can and will make firm decisions instead of stalling. They do not have problems with taking hard decisions. They do not have problems with taking decisions. They will not dilly-dally around. They will not confuse you. They will not say, go and come, go and come, go and come. They will make the decision and say, this is what I've decided to do. This is what I'm sticking with. This is what is going to help us. Confident people don't have a problem with making decisions at all. All right, so let's go over what we've learned about confident people today before we close. We said that confidence is self-assurance, which comes from an understanding of one's abilities or qualities. And we said arrogance involves an exaggerated sense of one's importance and abilities. The first thing we said about confident people is that they listen more than they talk. The second was that they don't require the validation of others. The third was they don't try to improve themselves. Rather, they find a purpose and stick to it and improve as time goes on. They avoid conflict when possible. We said that they care about others. They are loving, caring, and they are selfless. We said that they have backup plans and trump cards in place. We said they don't overestimate themselves and they know their limits. We said that they make strong eye contact. We said confident people are in touch with their creative side and love to learn new skills. We said that confident people play for keeps. Whatever they get into, they are committed to what they are doing. Confident people don't complain. We said confident people underpromise and overdeliver. We said they don't mind being wrong. We said that they don't like the spotlight. They don't like the limelight. They don't really like being out there to win awards and all that. We said confident people don't follow fashion trends. They have their style and they keep it. We said confident people care more about action than words. We said that they are not concerned about fitting in. We said that they are willing to lead when necessary. We said that they talk with authority. They will not take disrespect from anyone. We said that they can and will make firm decisions. I think there was one that I skipped over. Let me go and talk about that one. I wrote over it, so I'm looking for it. Okay, it says that was the 10th point. I jumped over. It said confident people avoid playing the victim to happenings in their lives. There's a post I put up on Facebook, I think recently, and I said that we are tired of this, parents did that, parent did this. Please, you have grown up. Try and sort your issues out, because your parents only gave you what they know. What they know is what they gave to you. All these trauma things that have come here, I realize that people just want money and they are doing trauma. You see, so you are in trauma. Come, let me give you advice. Then I charge you 100 cedis per hour, and in the end, you go back with the trauma still there. You know, and all you needed to do was talk about it. You have so many people around you. You are not talking to them. You are saying that, oh, friends, when you talk to them about your issues, they'll go and tell other people. But we are telling other people. We are just not mentioning your name. In fact, if we mention your name, maybe the people don't know you. The examples I use are from myself here and from other people as well. But you may just not know the person. So we are talking about it. It's just that we are not mentioning your name, if you know what I mean. So please, don't play the victim. Confident people don't play victim. Every time you are playing victim to something you can actually solve, it is because you don't want to do the thing. So you are using that as an excuse not to do what you want, what you have to do. or you are using that as an excuse to win favor so that you can get something that you know your skill cannot get you to do. So some trauma is real, but majority of it can be overcome. But people choose to use it to win over favors that they know they cannot win on the ordinary. You see, that's why we see abroad blind people teach. Blind people are lawyers. Blind, crippled people go everywhere on their own, take care of themselves. We see, we call the white people some way because when their parents grow old, they leave them to live alone. You see, but you realize that because of that, they would really use their disabilities as an excuse not to do something. Instead of begging on the streets, they would learn a skill and use it to take care of themselves. So don't become somebody who likes playing victim, simply because playing victim helps you to get what you are supposed to get. You worked at one place, it didn't work. Then when you went somewhere, it's not me, I really wanted to work, but my boss there was not nice. They didn't talk to us nicely at all. That is not the issue. The issue was that you don't know how to do the thing they were asking you to do. And you told them you could, and so they got agitated. Very soon, this new boss is going to find out that you don't know how to do the thing. And it's also going to be like, so you keep jumping from one place to another. People who like playing victim cannot stay in one thing for a long time. And that is not confidence. So confident people don't play victim. They don't use happenings in their lives to play victim. They try and get over it and move ahead. All right, so that's all we have for you today on Raina Speaks. Remember that the topic was confidence or arrogance. And today we chose to talk about confidence. Next week, we'll be talking about arrogance. And while we talk about them, you'll be able to make a comparison and see whether you are confident, you are arrogant, and make the adjustments where you need to be, because we are becoming the best versions of ourselves. And we want to make sure that we are more confident than we are arrogant. We'll be seeing you next week, same time, same place, on Raina Speaks. Don't forget to invite somebody. Don't forget to share our links, to like it, and to invite everybody to Raina. Remember, we are trying to get to 20,000. We are 1.3 thousand now, I think. God bless you for joining us. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend. Bye.
To you, Lord. I'm grateful for you.
Like the deer's feet, and he will make me walk on higher mountains. A highway shall be there, and it shall be called the way of holiness. Hallelujah.